Hello. In this video, I'm going to share with you another story. Draw the lessons and ask yourself, where can you use this story in conversations with people in your team, in your organization? And let me also quickly share with you why I started this series of stories. Because I realized at a point that stories have an emotional connect. We get to receive the messages which are contained in these stories almost instantly. Without even being mentioned, we get those messages. So I thought, let me do some of them. And before we proceed further for today's story, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. So this is a story, real life story from India, Assam. There was a vegetable vendor, Soberan, is a vegetable, not was. There is a vegetable vendor, Soberan. One evening after selling, going through his day's routine, he was bringing his cart back to his home, and somewhere he noticed the crying of a child. He was not able to figure out where is it, so he stopped there and looked around, went towards the place where the sound was coming from, and in the garbage, he found there was a little child crying. So he looked around for a little while, waited for some time, and then lifted the child and he noticed that's a little infant girl. And he couldn't think of anything else, and he brought the child home. And he had that feeling that he needs to take care of this child. So he started taking care of that child. He named the child Jyoti, and he decided, he was 30 years old, he was unmarried at that time, and he decided not to get married, to take care of the child. And continue to do that, all the education, everything. And then when she graduated as a computer science engineer, after that she prepared for some competitive exams, passed through Assam Public Service Commission exams, and got selected, became assistant commissioner in income tax or some government department. And this was a kind of a dream come true for Soberan, because he was seeing that the little girl he had picked up was realizing her dreams, her potential, her capabilities through whatever work she was doing. And the girl is taking very good care of her father, but Soberan continues to sell vegetables even today. So this is the story. What is the message? What is the message for you? The message that I received was, you find people in distress. What is the decision that you take at that time? Here in this story specifically, there is an element of sacrifice also, because he sacrificed his interest, his family, but he made this little girl his family. And then continuing to support that as your own child, as something that you are really taking care of. And the girl kept shining. And Soberan says, that is not a child I got. That was a diamond. That was a diamond under the coal that I found that day. And I immediately realized that I need to take care of it. So what is it that happens to you when you find people in distress? Are you there to support? Are you there to take care of them? What is it that you are ready to give up on yours, of your interests, to support a different cause? Are you ready to take new decisions, to give a new direction to your life? And at the same time, now in this story, if you look at it, he still continues to sell vegetables. So do you still want to remain connected to what you are doing, rather than saying that now my daughter has become an assistant commissioner in the government, so I can live a relaxed life? No, he says, I still need to continue to do something similar, not something similar, the same thing, because that is what has supported my life all along. So this is the story that I thought I'll share with you, and ask yourself, what are the lessons that you draw? In fact, what I will appreciate is Share your lessons in the comments so that others get to read your understanding and they may get new lessons from this story and pass it on to their connections. So wait for the next story in my next video.